Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am literally here 366 days this year. Every single day of the year I'm here. I've been on every day for almost 4 years. I take your political questions out of the chat, so just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And thank you. We've got a great community here because of your kindness. You've been so kind to each other. Been so kind to me. Thank you. You've been so kind to the boo-boo. Yes, boo-boo. So, if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. So you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, whatever works best for you. And I wanted to thank Jen, Lynn, and Johnny. Last night I was on the Petty Boots Club last minute, and I had a blast. It was wonderful. So I want to thank them. Also, JenLynnTarot.com. If you feel that you would like to learn some really good healing energetic work, Jen Lynn is having a seminar that is very reasonably priced for seminar coming up, and the information is on her website. Two N's and two N's in Jen and Lynn, JenLynnTarot.com. And even if you're like, I don't know if I want to travel alone or what, when you get there, you are going to be around a lot of like-minded people, and you're going to make friends. So she's really good. So if you feel that, you should really consider the Jen Lynn seminar. So, and I finished Johnny's tarot class yesterday, which was also very good. He's having another one in March. So, early March. Okay, so that's what's going on with them. And my astrology course that I'm working on, dare I say, tentatively, I've got to still set stuff up to so people can sign up. But right now it's tentatively going to start May 3rd. They're going to be two. There are going to be two classes running simultaneously. One's going to be Friday evenings, and one's going to be Sunday mornings. So people from different time zones can take the class if they want. Basic Astrology 101. It's going to be 5 or 6 weeks. I'm still working on it's basically, I'm planning for 5, but I know me, so there's probably going to be more. So I'll let you know more about that. But the first one should be the evening of May the 3rd, Friday May the 3rd, and 5th, Sunday morning the 5th. Yes. What? What is it? What is it? Do you want snuggles? Is that what you want? Do you want snuggles? Do you want to be up here? Oh, thank you. The class, I'm afraid it's not going to be inexpensive. So so think like it. Hi, it's not just me talking. It's a whole lot. It's a series of 15-minute videos with a lot of mnemonic devices, a lot of visuals, music, sound, ways to really. It's very in depth, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of work and research to find the pieces I need. So it's a series of. Well, the whole thing, I'll get to the questions in a minute. The whole thing will be, right now, the plan is the whole thing would be a series of 22 15-minute videos where I can show one of the videos and then like take questions for 5 minutes and the next video and show like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, show like 5 videos per class, and then have 30 or so or more minutes for questions after that. But it's very involved, and it's not like anything you're going to get anywhere else. So I just wanted to say that. But yeah, it might have to be like 200. So I'm sorry, but I think it's going to have to be something like that. It's big, and you're not going to get this anywhere else. You're not going to get anything like this anywhere else. So, okay. Anyway, all right. So I will, let's do some questions then. All right. So at 6 minutes in, oh, why are you? No. We're trying to scroll down, not up. And the Cosmic Goat Ladies, who we're starting with today, has a question. Let's see, at 6:20. This is a bit of a puzzle. At 6:20, Cosmic Goat Lady pointed out Trump has the names document now, where Cannon was going to share the names of, or share very top secret information. And so apparently Trump arrived this morning at the skiff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he arrived this morning at the skiff with the others to go over classified stuff. And now Trump has the names document, and Jack Smith did not go running to the 11th Circuit Court. So did Jack give 45 the information to snare 45 in a trap if and when the names appear on Truth Social? So there's kind of 2 questions there. One is it a trap for Trump? And 2, well, a trap for Trump, it would be a trap for Trump and Cannon. And 2, will he actually run his mouth? Oh, thank you, Learn Reiki. Thank you, Philadelphia. Thank you. Something else. Would you consider making a trailer for your class? 200 may be a bargain. Oh, I'll definitely do that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I need to put that on my to-do list. All right, but is it a trap? It's a trap. It's a trap. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. 6 of Cups. Looks inviting. I'm using the Housewives Tarot today, by the way. Looks inviting. Personally, I'm not a fan of pink lemonade. I don't like the tartness of it, but it has a little bit of a bite if you go there. But it looks refreshing. High Priestess. 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Oh. Thank you. Ooh. Secrets. 7 of Cups. It's like a smoke screen around the secrets, or the intent of the secrets. 7 of Swords. It's a thief card is in the middle. A backstabbing thief card here in the middle with a tower and a hanged man. I'm thinking, Louis Tofalis says, not Mrs. Butterworth. I know. It's pretty cool. It says, the mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. Tower and Hanged Man. Oh my. Oh, yes, it is a trap. Apple says, I don't think the trap is appropriate given the high risk involved. Depends what they're turning over. And if what they're turning over is 100% accurate. I don't know. I have quite a bit of faith in Jack Smith. Now, the question is at 10, well, like 11, will Trump fall? Will Trump run his mouth? Will Trump or Trump world, people around Trump, spread the quote unquote leak, not lead, leak the information? Mm-hmm. Capri Sill says, are they allowed to give false information? Well, is it? But here's the thing. There's false. There's a mistake. Oops, that wasn't quite the right thing. I mean, I don't know. There could have been maybe limiting the number a little bit of people FBI agents who were involved or something, and having gone and asked those agents if there were any volunteers to have their information released to trap someone. I don't know. But Dumpy, so are you or your minions going to leak information? Leak this information and get yourself into a little bit of trouble. Valerie Sargent says Jack gave him Pokemon names. Oh, you wouldn't know. So we need to talk to Agent Pikachu Chow. Hello, Justice Card. Ooh. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Devil card, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Yes and no. This is Page of Pentacles. That would be the information. See, just stacking it all up. Unstack it just so. Yeah, hands on the information. Knight of Swords. This is, well, because it's legal matters. It's someone who's got a plan, who's active, who's with law enforcement. Got corruption right in the middle. Surprise. Two of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know that, honestly, I don't know that Dumpy is going to have the, I mean, he can't just use his memory as to what the people's names were. He doesn't exactly have a photographic memory. I mean, I don't either, but his things are shaky and he wants to make himself look good. There might be, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to leak the stuff. But was it set up as a trap? The cards are saying, oh yes. Oh yeah. Hello, Precious.
How are you? He says, I'm tired.
All right. So, well, the next question from Eileen says, has Cannon already shared documents with Trump, his lawyers, and others that are supposed to not be shared? So at 15 minutes in, so other stuff. And
we should set up the blankie. We have to set up the blankie for the kitty. Yes. Yes. We have to take care of the kitty. We have to take care of the parents. We have to take care of people. Yes. Because that's what love is. It's when you take care of others. Yes. When you are kind. When people are kind to you. That is love. That is love. Or sweetheart, get some rest. Get some rest, good boy. There you go.
All right. So, sorry, 15:45. So has Cannon already shared stuff she shouldn't have? Mm-hmm. Cannon. Good gracious. Dear good gravy. Oh, it could be Sucharino, but he's already had some this morning, and he did get under the blankets. Hopefully he'll get some sleep. Yeah, partnership. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, got a Death card in the middle, Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords. The energy around Cannon is screwy. 5 of Wands. So this is rancor. 10 of Swords, Death card. That's bad. Then again, Trump's situation under a normal judge, Trump's situation is bad. Queen of Cups would be the people fighting for justice. 3 of Swords, but stabbing feels like they're, I don't know, it feels like this person's being stabbed in the back. This group is being stabbed in the back. And these 3 of Swords here. I wish I could say this is, Trump is, everything Trump did, it's a kind of an open and shut case, and the people arrayed against him to hold him accountable will be able to legally hurt Trump legally. But it's there feels like there is some backstabbing going on. Oh, Valerie Sargent. What if the names they give him are people who have already passed on? Well, I think they want some of these people to be witnesses. So I don't know. Anyway. Lady Greenwood, yes, please lock him up. Yes. Lock him up. All right. 18:30. Keisha West had a question at 18:30. Good morning. Here's a link to the Garland Kushner relationship. Okay, so Jamie Gorelick, a woman named Jamie Gorelick, is Garland's childhood friend. And Jamie Gorelick was the attorney who got the clearance for Kushner to take his role in the White House. So, is Garland compromised by the Kushner family? Is Garland compromised in his role to prosecute Donald by Jamie Gorelick, the Kushner family? Basically, have they nudged him she nudged him in the direction of not going after Trump or going easy on Trump? King of Pentacles. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Well, this King of Pentacles, actually, Kushner doesn't usually come up as a king. comes up as the Page of Pentacles because he is a son. And that's kind of his, even though he's a father himself and he had to take the reins of the business when his father went to prison for a while, he still has that energy of being a son. But anyway, Queen of Swords. So this could be a woman in legal whatnot. 10 of Cups, Empress, 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So this is a whole lot from the far right, and this is on the defensive. But this is minor arcana. That doesn't look great, but it's actually the right being on the defensive. So I don't know. I'm not getting, like, maybe if she was trying to do this, the next card's the 5 of Pentacles, which would be, it didn't work, or it's not. She doesn't have that kind of. I don't know. I'm not getting much there. Yeah, Raymond de Pascal says, Trump never finishes a novel because he gets stuck in chapter 11. That was good. That was good. Love that. Nice. Yeah. Keisha West says, okay, good. Maybe it's part of a conspiracy theory. Then what is Garland's problem? He's not constitutionally built to be a AG. He's a minutia guy. He's, he's at all times he can barely see over the sea of legal stuff and legalese that he is immersed in. He's not the right guy for the job. So Sharon Ann says too cautious. Could be. Yeah. All right. A suburban housewife calls him Merrick the Meek. Anyway, 23. Sharon Rice had a good question. The ADHD treatment Adderal is in short supply, having trouble getting enough ingredients. The reason apparently it's in short supply is not because of, there are a lot of things people are saying the reason is. The most likely culprit for why there's a shortage on Adderall is that more adults are being diagnosed, and more specifically, women are now being diagnosed. Whereas it used to just be doctors would be, oh, you're a woman, that's a guy thing. No? Well, no. So there are just more people being diagnosed. But there is a shortage. Is the shortage going to affect Dumpy and Jr.'s tissue issue? I love that. Tissue issue. And it's fun to say. Try it, say it. Tissue issue. It's fun to say. It's like some of my other very favorite words. One of my favorite words is anemone, which is fun to say. And there's I believe is it a street? Mnemone. I love Mnemone. It's kind of like, it reminds me of the old Muppet Show and Menomina. Menomina. Mnemone. Anyway, tissue issue, ADHD. Oh, Dumpy. Oh, Sniffy. And Sniffy Jr. The clarion call of the heinous older Trump men. Okay. Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, sitting pretty, Seven of Cups. This Seven of Cups makes me think that there's more than one thing. And yeah, there's when things aren't working, he kind of maybe walks away to find something else. He can, because he's been able to afford boutique doctors and heaven knows what else. Plus the Dr. Feelgood drug emporium in the White House. Bring your wallet, bring your friends. So he has multiple options. And Sniffy Jr., Ten of Swords, World, Chariot. This would say that he has perhaps worse problems. That's a big ouch. This is something that is all-consuming. It's the world. And it's not a conclusion because it's followed with the Chariot, which, what does a chariot do? It speeds. So, entertainment only, YouTube. Yes, Dr. Feelgood's handy dandy. Bring your wallets, bring your friends. Drug dispensary, candy store. That's it. Dr. Feelgood's candy store in the White House. Bring your wallets, bring your friends. There we go. Anyway. All right. Number 5. Okay, 2720. Kristen from Uncover the News. It was asking, will Trump say or do something that will be his quote unquote hill to die on, unquote, that will have everyone turn away from him? Is there just something isn't he something that really, I think it's the last straw. Is there going to be something Trump says or does that is going to be the last straw? That's it. Oh, 2 cards for the reading. Well, okay, in the Housewife's Tarot, the 3 of Pentacles, it's hard to tell. Is she building that? Is she building that shelf, or is she undermining it? And because this Pentacles used to be just come up as the Republican Party for me. Queen of Swords. This would be all of the cases against him. So there are his actions, and then there are the legal reactions. Oh, thank you, stars. Yeah, Housewife Tarot deck is a good one. 2 of Wands, Moon, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. With his base, no. 2 of Wands. This is traditionally this is the card of communication, specifically far right communication. They like his unhinged stuff, and they just line up. They give him money. They line up. Ooh, this will be great. And the lower he sinks, this usually Maga on the defensive. But in this one, because let's face it, that's a pink toilet. the lower he sinks, as it were, the more they like it. Six of Pentacles, bring it on. They like when he swears. They like when he's heinous. They like when he's bigoted. Columbia says the moon card can also mean they see what they want to. Oh, that's a given. That's a given. The cards generally will mean what they feel like they mean, just so you know. And and I do, you know, I'm good with people who pull cards along with me. But you have to, there's some etiquette involved in talking about it, but we'll get into that some other time. Anyway, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you. At 31, Suzanne Dye had a question here. Is Trump necessarily? No. Necessary. Is Trump necessary for our spiritual evolution or ascension? Well, I will put cards on it. I will tell you that my gut reaction is no. No. I believe our souls are part of the divine. They're little pieces of the divine. We're all connected. We're all connected to the source. No, we have to, we would do just fine without the Hitlers, Mussolini's, Emperor Hirohito. If I got that. Is that the right name? I can't. Oh gosh, it's been a while. Or Trump's, or all those heinous people. We'd be just fine without them. Thank you. But I can understand the idea that maybe I'll try to find some good in this, and I'm all for that. But Raymond de Pascal says Trump showed where the system was weak and where the system was strong. I think that's an excellent way to put that. Toodles, Columbia. 5 of Swords. Okay. Adding insult to injury. Yeah, he was good at that. When the Magician card goes bad, he is the con man. And we can get kind of lax about judging and just letting things go because we're busy. We've got stuff to do. We've got people to take care of. We've got, we've got a lot to do. Plus, we have our own sensitivities. How deep into the muck do you really want to go? And to some extent, maybe it does us good in the end to see the downfall of emperors. That that may give us more of a sense of our own power, or reminding us we have power. It doesn't feel necessary, though. So, David Meinert says, that's the thing about muck. It's easier to get in than to get back out. Well, I hear what you're saying, but to some extent, it's also, are you visiting or do you live there? We visit the muck. So, all right. Strength. I'll just turn these over. Wheel of Fortune. It definitely showed us how far some people need to go, but I don't know. We're strong. We're strong in and of ourselves. We're just down on this plane of existence where things can be tough. but we're good. We have, our souls are good. And the inside, there's so many more good people than bad. It's not even close. And so that's what I get. I don't, they're not necessary. My thing is, I've always felt it I've always disagreed with this idea that we are so at such a lower vibration than even our guides and angels and the divine. We're so that it can be easy on this level to just not even see it. Just feel cut off when you never are, but you can shut down your crown chakra and just nope, there's nothing spiritual, there's nothing. And it's like, well, okay, you can go ahead and believe that, but just do it. Just open up a little. I just wish it. I wish the vibration here was just high enough that we would finally all be able to see the same. Go, oh, that's spirituality. Oh, wait, I have value, and so does everyone around me. That would be awesome. But I'm an optimist, and my Venus is conjunct my Mercury and my Venus are conjunct my Neptune. So Neptune is fantasy, art, creativity. Venus is what you love and how you show love. Mercury is speaking about it, but I do like the fantasy of us all being together. It's in Sagittarius, so kind of one world kind of thing is yeah. Anyway, I can dream. Okay. The first image is, of course you have value. Of course you do. Don't listen to anybody who says you don't. It's just wrong. You do. You absolutely, you have value, and no one could ever take that away from you. You are precious. We are, I use this analogy way too much, but we are all like we are a huge tray of Fabergé eggs. Some are more elaborate than others. Some are maybe better, a little more beaten up than others, but they are all precious. You can't, nothing can take that away. They are precious. So anyway. All right, at 38:30, Electra Storm had a question. Oh, I'm going to do that at the end. Bear with me. 38:40, Chris Mund had a question. 38, let's see, 45. Who will win the special election tomorrow for George Santos' seat? Maga Mazi or Democrat Tom Swazi? When I heard that, I was like, you're making it up. Maga Mazi or Tom Swazi? Really? Oh, thank you, reversed images. Your heart is beautiful too. Agreed, Valerie Sargent. You have value. You are important to this. You are important. This world is better with your soul and kindness in it. Yes. Yep. All right. Maga Mazi on the right here, or Democrat Tom Swazi. Three of Cups for the reading. at the Democratic celebration. It's a card for the reading. Maybe hopeful, maybe a little too hopeful on mine, but all right. The Democrat got the Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. That would be a lot of Democratic voters, and the person in red having to walk away. Four of Pentacles, not enough votes. But let's see. On the right, Hermit, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Major Arcana Isolation on your own. Not a good, this is for the Republican. Descendant, Carol, just say that for now. Isolation. Five of Pentacles out in the cold. And then Seven of Pentacles, which is, well, it's fruits of labor, but it's not going to be a good harvest. You get some votes, but with this, that's not a big, lovely. The cards are saying the Democrat will win. T. Clover says she can't debate. Whom are we speaking of? Ricky says, I feel a weight has been lifted off of me and my wife. Oh, good. Good. Because you're good people. You deserve good things. And Greenwood, wow, maybe. Malting Scottish says she doesn't debate, she just screams. Are we talking about Maga Mazi? David Minert says Mazi is barely understandable. Mazi, M-O-Z-Z. She just gets angry. Oh, okay. Whew. Of course, Mrs. I've talked to family and friends there now. Democrat Susie, Swazi, former representative will win. Yay, Ricky. Oh, good. Doctors removed the line, taking me off all antibiotics. Yay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're okay. I've got a Sagittarius descendant. I've got a Gemini ascendant. It ends with Democratic partnership. Santos, the moon and the death card, the chaos, the destruction, Three of Pentacles. The Republicans really tried to turn that seat for good. Six of Wands would be, they've been trying to create a far-right victory, but I've got a Two of Cups at the end, which is Democratic partnership. So, for what it's worth, the cards are saying the sea will go blue. I hope. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. All right, and next, at 44 minutes in, Larry Summerlin had a question, and I carried this over from yesterday. Was it Putin's intention all along to destroy the GOP in revenge? Follow along. Reagan and Bush Sr. were the presidents during the collapse of the Soviet Union. And we know how much Putin loves the idea of the old Soviet Union. But Reagan and Bush Sr. were the presidents during the collapse of the Soviet Union, is what we are witnessing with MAGA, a long game plan of revenge. I think he just hates, he just hates America, period. And so, early or late Gemini. Just going to have this random conversation with Carol just about astrology, just the occasional little sentence here and there. Ascendant in Saturn at 4. Just saying, that's me. All right. So, was Putin's intention all along? He's so gross. He's so gross. Ugh. Yeah, and things are not going so well over there. Mm-mm. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, King of Wands. There is not a single major arcana here. Nada. Eight of Pentacles. That working 4 of Cups is refusal to listen to. It's a refusal to accept anymore. A refusal to listen to good advice, even advice you've maybe taken for a while. 5 of Pentacles in the center is just out in the cold. Oh, poor little Pootie. Oh, Pootie. Feeling all left out in the cold. Because well, what do you mean I can't invade other countries? Got kicked out of was it the G8? Went back to being the G7? Something like that. Yeah. 7 of Wands, that's on the defensive. King of Wands, that's him thinking he's clever. I'm not getting specifically that. He's up in his own head. It's just wanting to be emperor. That's it. So all right. Well, he's so gross. Okay. Well, let's get to some of the other questions. 4755. Jean Braun had a question. 47. Well, 48. How will sending all of these different states' National Guards to Texas and away from the regular jobs affect the economy? I'm guessing, I would imagine local economies, because they just don't want to be there. I don't. The only pentacle card here I have is for the reading, and it's a 2 of Pentacles, which is very shaky. It's just shaky. It's not catastrophic. It's just, so it might be temporary. Beyond that, I've just got soldiers being told, go do this. But I've got the Ace of Cups in the middle, so they're not going to war. They're supposed to be doing humanitarian kind of stuff too. And they're being put in the middle of this political mess. Who's really got the power? Who's really in charge? What's the mission? That's the key thing. What's the mission here? And that would be clearer if the Republicans would go along with the compromise bill. But no. would take away Trump's talking point. Yes, Betty Cantrell, they were surprised to see there wasn't a caravan of migrants. That was hysterical. That was hysterical. Yeah, just... David Minert says there was a Dodge Caravan. That was good. That was good. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Amy Jones says, and then those troops go back and tell the truth back home. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway. Okay. At 50, well, let's just say 51. Suzanne Dye had a question here. So we know that Russia has been using Starlink, the Elon Musk internet provider-ish type thing. Hello, Patty. Well, Elon Musk, his people are saying that the Russians must have been using it, they were hacking into it and using it. But Starlink was available in areas that were very much under Russian control. And last night at the Petty Boots Club, one of the questions was about, really? Is it really just, they hacked in? Because if I remember correctly, none of us were getting that they hacked in. Well, this question has to do with, is Elon Musk being investigated or followed by the CIA for wanting to give or sell Starlink to Russia? He's all mad. He is bigly mad that he does not have the glowing success that he's been dragged for the mess with Twitter, for the other things that are going on. I mean, he's never going to be poor like we know it, but he's just... Somebody moved his cheese a fraction of an inch, and he is outraged. Yeah. 4 of Wands. It's a card of retirement, vacations, or somebody who just doesn't have to pay attention, doesn't have to care. What does he care? Nothing affects him. Okay. I am old-fashioned. I will say that right now. I am very old-fashioned. I know that there are people who have always been more open about having open relationships, or married couples having open relationships, or I know there's stuff out there. I've known quite a few Sagittarians. I joke about Sagittarians because the hedonists I've known, and I mean full-blown hedonists I've known, not every Sagittarian is a hedonist. But it seems like every extreme hedonist I've known has been a Sagittarius. Then again, they're ruled by Jupiter, which was the Roman name for Zeus. So, yeah, we'll think about that for a minute. So, yeah. Anyway, I understand there are more ways to go than a traditional lifestyle. It was 20th century lifestyle, nuclear family, or things like that. I understand. But I just look askance at somebody who has 10. Does he have 10 kids by how many women? Valerie Sargent, what the what? I'm sorry, was I rambling? Oh, Valerie Sargent, I'm a Sagittarius. No, not all Sagittarians are hedonists. I said that. My father's a Sagittarius. He's not a hedonist. I'm saying the extreme hedonists I've known have, maybe by coincidence, all been Sagittarians. Yeah, I was watching Cam White, the astrologer, here on YouTube. I was watching his latest video, and in the middle of it, he was talking about, you know when you take cocaine and you get all, you get so, I think he said, gacked up that you can't get things done, and you're actually too much, and I'm just like, no, I don't know, I've never, but. And he said, and then like 5 minutes later, he's like, well, being a Sagittarius, and I was just like, just lay it all out. Because that's the thing. There are other people who may have hedonistic lifestyles, but Sagittarians, they just let it all out. Anyway, all right. Eugenia Osborne says, I'm a Sagittarius sun and ascending, and I'm notoriously old-fashioned. How many times do I need to say? Not all. My father's old-fashioned too. Oh, very old-fashioned. You do not. You would. If I ever moved in with a man who I was not married to, it doesn't matter that I'm 52. My parents would be very unhappy. Anyway. And Herman says, you're right about Sagittarius. Often carpe diem, very much. Valley Sergeant says, I'm not saying I'm not fun. I know. And I have a stellium in Sagittarius, including my Mercury, which means sometimes I just blurt things out. Yeah. Anyway. Maria Lima says, I'm Sagittarius and utterly truthful. I believe that. Anyway. Oh, bless you, Imelda. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What we got here? Oh, man. Oh, I've got 2 questions left. Let's get these. Let's knock these out of the park. Or try to. 5740. Peg Sanders has a question. If Nikki Haley's campaign fails and Trump is somehow disqualified, what are Republicans going to do for a presidential candidate? Oh. Oh, Republicans. I'll make this 58:30. Let's take pity on those watching on replay. If Nikki Haley's campaign fails and Trump is somehow disqualified, what are Republicans going to do for a presidential candidate? I just... Amelia says, I know what I would do. Cackle. Yeah, I've got tea left. I'm just going to be like... Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Darren, yes. Those of us raised industrial strength Catholic totally understand why your parents would be very, very upset. Industrial strength Catholic, Darren, my buddy. Fist bump. Industrial strength Catholic. Yes. Yes. That is the perfect descriptor of the way I was raised. My parents. Oh man, that's awesome. King of Wands. Well, hey Maga, you got this. You can't pull together a speaker. McCarthy lost the vote 14 times before he finally got in. And then the 15th vote is the charm for McCarthy. And so if you're basically out, well, the first thing I think, if they lost Haley, if Haley dropped out and Trump was somehow disqualified for some whatever reason that he should be. First thing is, the first place my brain went was Lady Macbeth being like, Ron, get out there right now. We're back on the campaign trail. What would they do? Well, the more you people listen, GOP, the more you listen to your MAGA wing, yeah, the more trouble that's going to be. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Emperor in the middle, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Lisa says Matt Gaetz said he missed McCarthy. Oh, that's a troll. So, 8 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Adding insult to injury. So you've got an emperor in the middle. So the patriarchy. And this is traditional work. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Yeah, really? Can we talk about MTG's PPP loan that was forgiven? Is it PPP or something else? I can't remember. I'm sorry. But that's the patriarchy, Knight of Wands. The MAGA wing would definitely get active. Queen of Pentacles. It's a patriarchy, but maybe Haley they'd tell her to get back in. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's here. She's not her. She is. Haley works for the patriarchy. She would tell you she doesn't, but she does. So I wonder if they should just come back in. So Jen Bowles says, I'm Sagittarius and a recovering industrial strength Catholic. Oh, bless. Joanne Frank says, I'd be afraid they would find someone just like Trump or almost like Trump, like Cruz or Jordan. I wonder if Haley would just get back in. High Priestess. Temperance, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. What I'm getting one way or the other is Joe Biden's going to win. And this, because everything about Trump, the insult to injury, the whatever's going on with Trump, the Democrats are the stable, make government boring again. Just quietly working for us in the background. And that's what people would do, I think. So, did anyone see, lastly, did anybody see, I didn't watch the game, the Super Bowl last night. Matter of fact, if you watched Petty Boots Club, I completely messed up the whole thing when we were talking about the Super Bowl, and I went, safe. Oh, wait, that's not, and I didn't do that on purpose. I'll be honest. I was just, oh yeah, bored. I've watched the Super Bowl in the past, but this time, yeah, I was reading with them, and anyway. But apparently there was an ad. Carol Langstaff, oh, now I get it. Your dad is a Sagittarian, and you are his dependent? I don't understand. Please let me know. But anyway, the Super Bowl ad from RFK Jr., the RFK Jr Pac, they used his Uncle JFK's ad from the 1960s and inserted his face in it. I kid you not. Do I have it? Do I have it handy? I'm pretty sure I do. Did I put it here? So RFK Super Bowl. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Let me, hang on. Let me share it with you. That's a short, though. All right, now I'm a little frustrated because I watched it. Oh, here it is. Found it. It's like, I watched it earlier today. I know it's here. This is a thing. No, that's not right. 1 second. Almost there. Almost there. Hold, please. Do, 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 do. I never know exactly what I should hum. I can't do The Girl from Ipanema. That's very much copyrighted. So I always wonder if... Here we go. All right. So this was the ad, the Super Bowl ad for RFK Jr. And can you hear it?
Do you want a man for president who's seasoned through and through? A man who's old enough to know
and young enough to do?
Well, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you.
American Values 2024 is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
Just, I mean, really? Do you just... Do you just want to dig him up and cart him around with you? That's, I find that really offensive. Like, really offensive. Huh. So, and Sarah told me about it this morning, and she said, I think Carolyn's going to whip his behind. Ick. Sheesh. Selma's asking, how did he have so much money to do a Super Bowl ad? I don't know. It was a Super Bowl ad. It was a cookie. There were a lot of cookies, and his was one of them. That's all that is. 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Death card, not literally. He's being used by the Republicans. It's not going well for him. It's 10 of Swords. Give it up. This is the 9 of Swords. So sleepless nights, worry, and end of his campaign. And I mean, end of his campaign. This is not good. This is not going to have good reaction. And you, sir, are no John F. Kennedy. And I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, it is 1:23 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel to do Creative Sprints. For the covers, I need to do more covers, but I really, for the next 3 months, I need to really focus on the astrology course. So I'm going to do more covers like that are nice, that are pretty, but aren't going to take up as much time as these ones I've been doing. So for a while, I was doing a weekly social media post with that card I put on the covers that's black and orange and the date and time and the whole thing. I was putting that and then some cool graphics on the back of it, behind it, just whatever the colors and things that were related to tarot or not or old-fashioned or whatever. And I think I'm going to do that for at least a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'll pull together. And I cannot thank you enough for being here. And I'll be right back here tomorrow. All right. So please remember you're not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There really are. Thank you. Thank you, C. Torino. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Hang in there. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Oh, tomorrow's Mardi Gras. Don't forget.